All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fabs in the house, and welcome back to the channel. I'm in the house with a bunch of slides over here because I'm just gonna do a quick size comparison on the film. And we're gonna see a little bit, and you can already see actually, the how they look one next to each other, because right over here we got the 6 by 6 centimeters that was from Hasselblad. This is a 6 by 7 from Mamiya 7. You get a 6 by 8 which is from a Fuji GX680. This guy right over here is a 6 by 12 from the Linhof 612 Technorama. And this right over here is a 6 by 17 from a Horseman SW617 Professional. And you can see right away the relationship that you can have between the formats, and you actually just realized immediately. For example, if we pick these two, what's up? This is a 6 by 6, and this is almost 3 times as this guy, because you have 1, you have 2, and you have 3 times the real estate, the surface that you have on the Hasselblad, for example. Or could be my Mamiya 6 or whatever, Rolleiflex or whatever, any 6 by 6 camera. That's going to be the area, the surface you're going to be able to utilize for on the film. 6 by 17 is massive. Already the 6 by 12 compared to the 6 by 6 is twice as much, and it gives you plenty of space to express yourself. And I think the my preferred way to express myself is with panoramic shots, because I believe it's one of the best and most cinematic formats ever, especially this thing over here, which reminds me of the Panavision 70, which was employed in shooting some of the most epic picture movies ever. So I just want to give you a quick idea on what is up on a 6 by 17 slide. So these are positive, of course. So if I zoom in, you are going to be able to see what I'm talking about. I have a little bit of a shaky hand, but it's pretty fair to assume that the detail, for example, on these branches is just spectacular. And and you see where is that detail? It's right over there. You want to check some shadow details right over here. This is just looks like an abstract painting. And this is the film you're looking directly into. There's nothing else. There's no AI. This thing is AI proof. There's no way you can do this. I challenge AI to produce something like that, or like something like this. This, for example, it's a guy, like a person working wood, and this is the studio, and you can really get into the details of this film and actually check the tools one by one. Very recognizable, very, very detailed overall scene. 6 by 12 is fantastic. It's great because it's not just a crop from something like, for example, if you take something like this 6 by 7 and just crop, it's not the same. This picture right over here, as well as this picture right over here, were taken with large format lenses on panoramic bodies, which means that the image circle produced by these lenses is huge. It's very, very big. To the point that, for example, in this case, the circle would cover an area this big, therefore allowing for a more square, but still rectangular format, but not as panoramic as this. So that's the trick. So you crop when you have a huge image circle. It's not that you occupy the image circle and then you crop. That's not going to work. It's very, very different. That's why there are panoramic format cameras. That's the way it works. It's supposed to be like that. And, of course, you get plenty of detail. For example, this is a GX680 with some spectacular Fujinon lenses. I mean, guys, the 3D-ness of this thing is spectacular. So if you just grab a loop, one of these things, and you look into that, you're gonna, I don't know if this is gonna work like that, but you can for sure appreciate a level of detail, a level of immersiveness that you really are into the scene when you look at something like this and you wander around with the loop, with your eye, with nothing in between the image that is on an analog medium and you, it's just juxtaposed. So that's when you reach the nirvana of photography, because you're going to be able to stare at reality itself. This is evidence of reality, of something that happened a while ago. And again, there's no AI that can fake this, can produce this. Sure, it can make this image, of course, but I was there. I remember this exact moment. Look at this. This is the real photography experience, how it's supposed to be enjoyed. Especially nowadays with really AI being everywhere and trying to pretty much ruin the digital experience for people. It's not fun anymore. Any digital picture, it can be made from AI by AI. You never know if an image it's real or not. Was fabricated by AI? I'm not sure. Was made by a human being? I'm not sure either. I'm pretty sure that this was not tampered with because this is a fully analog process to produce this piece of support with some emulsion on top, which was sensitive to light, and I was the guy that exposed the film and etched permanently on the film this door with the lock rusty and all the cracks, the painted, the peeling paint. It just attracted me. I thought to just grab a shot. Look at that. Look at the detail on the lock. This is the only way I was saying to enjoy photography, because there's nothing in between the photography, the reality, and you. So with like a glass like this, you can experience and wander around the image as you please and just go back to that place to enjoy that scenery, because that's what photography is all about. To create memory on film so that you can re-enjoy the memory with no filter whatsoever, as it is, not as you would like it to be, because this is the way to be happy, to accept things as they are. Don't alter reality, because why you want to do that? You're not accepting reality as it is. Is this a reflection? Is this the real deal? What is reality? Red pill, blue pill? Which one you choose? I picked the analog way. This way is the only way that true photography can be expressed. Nowadays, especially. AI is really changing the game. I'm using it, of course, to my advantage. But if I'm talking about art, I'm talking about photography, I think now on, I will intend this as photography. The other one is going to be digital photography, something else. Something else photography. If I'm talking about photography, this is what I mean. Where there's nothing, there's just the support that you're looking at, and that's it. You don't need any electricity. I mean, in this case, I'm using a light box to show it to you, but technically, you could just put this on the window and enjoy this scene just with the sunlight. And just go inside with the loop and just wander around this beautiful lake in BC. Look at these clouds, the colors. This was shot on a Fuji Velvia. I think this was 50. And, tripod, of course. Pretty cool scenery. It's a 6x17 format, which compared to the 612, it's, as you just saw, I mean, it's still acceptable, a 6x12, but definitely 6x17 is something incredible. With the 6x8, I'm missing the 6x9 here and the 645, but the 6.9, it's not really my favorite. I would do 35 millimeter with those proportions. So here you have, I would say, the format I'm more used to shoot, which are pretty, it's 5 formats plus the 35 millimeters. So it's already enough to, mess up with the archives. But yeah, I just wanted to show you some slides right over here, some pictures I took in the past, and just give you my 2 cents about AI and how the analog photography is making a huge comeback. This will be, I believe, the only art that is going to be holding in the future, because this is handmade stuff. No computer can make a film like that, can walk and go in a place like that. No, I mean, eventually, yeah, in the future with cybernetics, but I mean, you know what I mean. Right now, this is the true art form of photography that I intend photography and how I intend to make photography for the future. The other are just digital images. This is photography. This is the real deal. And I'm just loving it, embracing and accepting reality as it is, not wanting to alter with any software, anything. I mean, sure, you can scan this and alter the results, but then it's another thing. It's not you enjoying directly reality as it is on film with this thing, with the loop, you and the picture and photography. That's it. Pure relationship. Nothing in between. No filters. That's what I mean. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.